Something big is happening in marketing right now and almost nobody is paying attention. There's a new kind of SEO emerging, but it's not about Google anymore. It's about AI. It is called GEO, Generative Engine Optimization, and it decides which companies' tools ChatGPT actually recommends when someone asks a question. To make it simple, if you type into ChatGPT, the best B2B branding agency, only a few companies will show up, and there's a clear recommendation, and that's GEO. Those are the brands that AI already trusts. And a few months ago, I saw firsthand how powerful this is. We wanted to hire one of the top branding agencies for Passion.io's rebranding. They came highly recommended, but when I reached out, they told me they were fully booked for the entire year. They couldn't even take us on. And when I asked why, they said, 70% of our new clients come through ChatGPT. So not Google, not ads, but people literally ask GPT who the best agency is, and it keeps naming them, and then they just come over and buy. So in this video, I will show you exactly how they did it, why this new kind of SEO is exploding, and how you can make sure that your company is profiting from this absolute mega trend the next years. If you missed Bitcoin, I wouldn't recommend to miss this. In a 2025 overview, 42.5% of Google searches now include an AI overview. That means the user sees an answer box instead of just standard results. But let me just show you how it works. Now check this. If I say, what to do in Munich, why not? The top 20 fabulous things to do in Munich, Germany. So here's the problem with that. Google is based on pages. So that means they're scraping and crawling everything, and then they look what is the best possible answer, and then they give you the link to that exact page, which in this case is Heather on Her Travels, 20 fabulous things to do in Munich, Germany. If I go to ChatGPT, look, you could say it's almost the same, 20 fabulous things to do, and here's also 20 things to do. But it's a huge difference. I tell you why. Because this here is just a page that someone came up with, and maybe on this page down here or here, something came up that is actually better than this thing here. Google still thinks overall this is the best result, and that is true. So this is the best page that you can go to. But if you consider all the sources, Heather on Her Travels, TripAdvisor, Reddit, the Culture Chronicles, and the other 55,000 pages that all talk about things to do in Munich, and YouTube content and Instagram content all transcribed and put into the AI by creators and whatnot, then you come to this outcome. So that means this outcome, this output is superior to a single page that someone came up with 3 years ago. So let's come back to this branding agency. This branding agency started 3 years ago to talk about why they are the best B2B branding agency. So Trustpilot, G2, Capterra, all the review pages, Reddit, Quora, all these pages where it's conversation about, how to do B2B branding, YouTube content, Instagram content, TikTok content, everything about it. It's also all transcribed and goes into the AI. Then still like backlinks and referral pages and whatnot, and comparison pages, all of that stuff, which also Google does. Okay, great. And they're doing that for years. All of a sudden, when people put in B2B branding agency, they popped up number one. The crazy thing is this. So far, they got leads also through Google, SEO, B2B branding agency. The typical prospect, someone that has budget and wants to hire the agency, had 5 different options. So they spoke with 5 different agencies. They got 5 different pitches by the agency for, let's say, 100K rebranding. And then in the end, the customer picked whoever they liked most. So you had a ton of business where, I didn't get it because someone else was stronger on the pitching. Now, the game completely changed because ChatGPT just already told them, this is the best one. This is number one. That's the one that you should use. And then they come in and say, I want to work with exactly you. When can I start? That's what I did, right? I asked them, hey, can we work together? How much is it? So people already sold. And they're like, I cannot do. We're already sold out. That's the power of AI. It's crazy. And paid conversations will come too. So right now, everything is on Google. You have your SEA, your keywords, which is the paid version of SEO, right? SEO, you're listed naturally there on number 1 or 2. But as you have seen, you will be naturally listed here. But most of the stuff on Google is anyways paid sponsored things. So SEO is still really important because it's free. And then once you're listed number 1, it's nice. But the big game is SEA, right? Google AdWords. But also that will go over to GPT. So here, Hofbräuhaus will at some point, fairly soon, can bid on the back end of GPT and say, I want to be listed up here, or I want to be the first one in food. And then $1 trillion industry will move over to GPT. So this is right now like the SEO equivalent called GEO, and then the paid thing will come soon. If you're not on this already, deeply on it, and know what your buckets are, know what you want to be ranked at, based on what questions and conversations are going on, where you want to be part of these conversations. If you're not doing that, you will be Your SEO is going to die, SEA is going to die. It's all going to get away. If you market with Google today, that's it, done. Google, 2 years ago already, internally announced red alert. Our whole business is going to be fucked. That's what they saw already 2 years ago. And it's happening. It's happening right now, and it's going to be just crazier going forward. So what does it mean? That means you have to do content. Reddit, Quora, Google, YouTube, Instagram, LinkedIn, everywhere. Content that is scrapable, and AI is looking for consensus. So AI scrape 55 pages or more to work out if the Hofbräuhaus is the biggest thing in the food and beer space. Consensus is yes, therefore it's number one. So you want to have consensus around you, and the more consensus you have, you will become visible in the GEOs. Awesome. So I hope that helped you to understand how important it is to be listed in GEOs, how to do it. You have to do content on a specific keyword or subject and bucket that will pop up in the conversations that your ideal customers are having. The same thing that happened with SEO, where you have SEO agencies, is now also happening with GEO. More and more agencies popping up left and right that are tracking how you rank on conversations in GPT and Perplexity and Claude, and what you can do to be listed and ranked higher. So this is the moment we are in right now. The same way early founders learned SEO 20 years ago and dominated search for a decade. The next generation will be the ones who understand how AI decides what and who gets seen. Everyone's still optimizing for Google, while a few already optimize for GPT. Such a massive opportunity. So here's the real unlock. It's not just about being found. It's about what you do once people find you. Because if AI can already decide who shows up online, it can also build and distribute your content faster than ever before. So in the next video, I will show you the exact AI system that we built that makes YouTube creation more than 50 times faster, and the same system that now runs our entire content engine. If GEO is the new frontier of visibility, this system is the engine that lets you scale it. So watch it, see you in the next video, talk soon.